Right, I'm ready for this.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's get Courtney on. Here we go. Home straight. You ready, Courtney? I see you. Welcome, Courtney Reeve. You legend.
I don't know if it's me or what, but it's like I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you sound quite
Crackly.
It's like robotic almost. It's like maybe just switch the mic off again and on. Have you got a wired mic?
No,
1 second. Just check on your. Are you doing this on your phone or your laptop?
my iPad.
iPad. Yeah, so I can hear you okay, but it's a bit crackly when you talk.
Yeah, it's the same your side from me to you.
Oh, right, okay, interesting. Let me see. 1 second. Edit mic settings. I can see if I can edit your. It might be this.
That might be that.
Just.
Oh.
Here we go. Say it again.
Hello, hello?
Hey, how's that?
Yay!
Better?
Not for me, you're still practically my end.
You sound great. It's definitely
Oh,
our
okay.
end. I'll tell you what it is. That's not even on that. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm going to secondary option because that ain't gonna work.
Well, Christine said that it's not crackly for her.
Alex and Luke crackly for me, but Courtney is on.
Yeah, I don't know if that's Courtney's iPad.
Okay, fine. Can hear Courtney. Okay. Okay, fine. We can hear you. Everyone. So Ian's saying we can hear you fine. Can everyone just give Courtney some support and let her know that we can hear her fine, and us too, just so we know that we don't need to like change settings or something. We
All
good?
better now.
We're good. Courtney, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I've been to work, I've been here, there, everywhere today.
How have you enjoyed today?
It's been amazing. I've been crying while cleaning while at work. It's been absolutely amazing. Incredible.
Oh, bless you.
I really don't know what I'm going to add to it because it's been so
Oh,
amazing.
loads. You're the only person who made me cry last year, Courtney.
Well, I'm trying not to do that because everyone's been crying a lot today. It's been really powerful. Really wonderful stuff.
Is there any like one or two? And it's a really hard question to ask because every guest has been amazing. Is there one or two moments that you can think of that just like really like hit home for you?
Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, when he had that, I didn't get to watch it all because I've been at work today. So I literally got home, got ready, and now doing this. So it's been a little bit crazy. But also I didn't want to let you down. So I've been like, and yeah, so Sam. Rachel, oh, I love Rachel.
Yeah, we love Rachel.
Rachel's a friend of mine from B3, so honestly, I love Rachel so much. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I'm really excited to hear Jamie and later
You loved Jamie last year. I remember you like Jamie was the guy, right?
Look at her.
Yeah.
Love it. Courtney, can I ask you a question if that's okay? Something you put on, because I've been really looking forward to speaking to you because I think you're just an inspiration to many people. It's what you put on a bit earlier about Legoland. That remember you said you had to prove that you had cerebral palsy. Can I ask you a question? How did that make you feel?
Oh no, go really deep.
Luke's on it.
No, I'll tell you why, Courtney, because I think it's really important to, because you're so honest about how people make you feel sometimes. I think it's really important for the people who have got cerebral palsy in society to learn how it makes you feel when you get that discrimination against, people with cerebral palsy.
I don't think discrimination. I
Okay.
said when it does, I might be completely wrong, but you've got to understand that a lot of people cheat the system to jump the two. So
Yeah.
I can understand why they wanted to make sure, even though, and then when you've got a digital disability, it's quite easy to see at times. But I think it said I didn't know the protocol to every disabled person when it comes to something like that you do have to prove, because even when you've got a hidden disability, anyone can say, oh, I have autism or I have ADHD. Sometimes you need that documentation, like I said, a PIT letter, personal, a PIT or a DLA letter. So sometimes they want to make sure that the right support is going to the right people.
What an answer, by the way.
So Courtney's is well inspiring in many ways,
Yes.
but I learn all the time from Courtney. Like I have these conversations. Some of the conversations we had in with Georgie and stuff, but I like just because Courtney has got to know me quite well now.
Yeah.
I'm very direct. I'm very blunt, and I just go, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me, educate me. I say, Courtney, just educate me on all this stuff because I don't know what you're on about because I haven't got lived experience.
No.
Courtney's got lived experience, not only lived experience, but has this wonderful perspective and understanding of others. And I think that comes through the volunteering that you've done over time. You do a lot of work with C3. Can you talk about the role that volunteering and communities play in your life, Courtney?
Oh, no, good, they do it. It doesn't quite back to where I met Georgie. I met Georgie Bowden and Kieran at Family Sunday for Sunday presented by Tourette's, and that's how I met Georgie, and I'll talk more about her later. And yeah, I'm really feel I'm very lucky. I was told when I was diagnosed that I would never be able to walk, never be able to support, never be able to do what I'm doing now. I think it's really important to just get that, because people need to see people like you. Oh, can I just do a shout out there? Sorry.
You don't have to apologise.
Is a paid support network for people with disabilities, mental health, anything. I'm known them for since lockdown 2020. They've been amazing with the highs and lows. They are amazing. They have a Discord server and it's paid support. And I didn't know be interested in what they do, Luke, because paid support is what you do at non-support.
Yeah, peer support.
And so, it's their paid support. I can send you some information if you want, Luke. I think that might be a really good connection for you.
Courtney he can't help himself. Courtney, do you remember? So, do you know how we met?
No, I don't think I do.
So, we met through Charlie.
Yeah.
Through Charlie. So when we had the souk space, when we were looking after we were doing the co-retail
that's
in the
right.
souk space, Courtney came, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Courtney came round. So previously in the souk space, there was I can't remember the name of the brand. Remind me.
Unhidden clothing.
Unhidden
Yes,
clothing.
I do remember that now, yeah.
So unhidden clothing. Obviously, Courtney had gone back to see them. Realised they weren't there. Go on, please do.
I knew they wasn't there. But I think Unhidden shares that shifted rotation order. Sorry.
You're like, who are these shifties guys? Who are these shifties guys coming into my town?
I really didn't know. I really didn't know. But I'm really happy that I did meet you guys, because I was going to say Alex, don't think you realise how amazing you are. What you have done for us, and the way you have helped me over the last year has been amazing. You have opened so many doors for me, really helped me as a person. And then, I am trying not to talk about it, but, later on we're going to have Georgie on, and, that's not a small thing, we can explain later why. But, it's like you said earlier, a lot of people wouldn't have someone like Georgie on live, unedited, and make space for that. And you know what, I'm going to say this now, because I can't wait, I'm absolutely heartbroken that she can't do this. But I know how much she really wanted to do this.
But we will tell her story, like Courtney. This is what we will make sure. We will make sure that we tell her story of what she goes through on a daily basis and what support we can give her moving forward. Because, again, like anybody with a disability, they should be open to all services that anybody without a disability should have. And you mentioned Alex opening doors for you. Them doors should have already been open for you in the first place,
No, I don't think it's stuff like that. I think sometimes you just, it's like with any sort of community, you've got to connect into that community to open doors.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't because I was disabled that those doors wasn't open, it was because I didn't know where the doors were. Sometimes you have to go through alleyways or no doors to open, and I don't like that, the partnership with me and Alex.
I love that, and I love that because I see Ray. I can see some more love. There's some comments that you should address. There's some comments from Stuart there. I think it's a great example to discuss. But I want to just sign up because the journey that you've been on, Courtney, this year, the journey you've been on. I remember having conversations with you and Rachel about a year ago ish. Obviously, it was post this event. And you were having some challenges, like in terms of battles with yourself, in terms of where to put my time. I've got all this energy. I've got all this because you got a lot of energy, Courtney, like a lot of really positive energy, and directing it at the right stuff. Since then, like the work that you've done at C3 is incredible. The work that you've done to support Georgie and getting her to a position where she could come and talk here is incredible. You got a job. You got a job.
Yeah. And Alex, I have been talking to your wife, Christine. We are going to take you up there for the day just to say thank you. And Liz, you're coming too.
Oh, I'll say, don't stop me. I'll be there.
Centre Parks.
Wicked.
Yeah, Courtney's got a job there.
Courtney, what do you do at Centre Parks?
Yeah, and the housekeeper there.
Are you?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Keeps well fit.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do look for a day, and oh my God, Jackie, how are you doing? Oh my God, I'm loving all this.
Yeah.
Can we just put some love in here for Courtney? I don't care where you're from. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Give her some love. Give some love to Courtney because she bloody deserves it. She's incredible.
Absolutely.
Absolutely incredible. And also, so I'm not going to let you get away with what you did to me last year, because I said I want to talk to Courtney about Courtney, and then she talked about Georgie.
Yeah.
And she talked about everyone else but Courtney. I want to know Courtney.
The reason why I do that is she's always asking why. Sometimes you need the why before you can understand everything else. And
So how then? So you told me why. I understand why. How? How does Courtney? You've got a lot of different. You've got a wonderful opportunity in life. You've got beautiful friends. You've got all these. You've now got the job. You've got all of this amazing opportunity. There's communities you're involved in. Like, how? What are you excited about, Courtney? What's exciting about Courtney's life? What are you up to?
And I've got meeting you and having this. I started advocating are part of the type club where is a youth group. Actually, you guys need to come down to the group. They have locations across Cambridgeshire and Peterborough, and they've got a location in St. Neots. You guys got to come down and meet the young people and
When is it? When?
I don't know off the top of my head. I did give you a leaflet when we met up earlier this year.
When did we meet? When was that?
At
Oh,
the
we were at Cambridge
Cambridge.
together for Cambridge. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you did give me a leaflet for that. I will check that out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was probably still had baby brain at the time. It was like a couple of weeks after Henry was born.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll be there. Sounds great.
I mean, yeah, so I did that, and then through that, I was told to Pride. I went to Kingswood Pride, and then they did that up through group. They run a youth group online on Zoom for LGBT disabled people. So all the young people who are disabled or neurodiverse, and those who talk about the values of being queer and disabled. And they also they do it every other Thursday. And through that, I realised one of the barriers and how rare it is for organisations like Pride to be so inclusive. And never been only young people open about talking about the disability online, not just on the disability group, but also in the normal online group, in-person group that we do in Cambridge, Ely, Peterborough. Young people are looking for understanding, young people are looking for connection. And that's why it's so important. And so through that, I very often thought I need to organise a panel at Cambridge Pride to talk about words like being queer and disabled. And they want to make that a yearly thing, which is amazing. Through then, I worked with Bonewall. We released an organisation, I can't remember the word. Yeah, they did a 2-hour panel, and on that panel, not just me, but like other disabled queer LGBT young disabled people panel, and on that panel, we had the ability to just like share and provide a document of the issues faced by disabled people. Yeah, and from that, I then did a seminar for LGBT mental health, and it was amazing. And we talked about critical warning, we talked about suicide and the impact of suicide for disabled youth, and that was really important. And I rambling, and then, yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. Had so many opportunities in that year. Last year, and it all goes back to you, Alex, because you really started.
Courtney, it's not sure.
Courtney,
It's your passion,
yeah,
your
honestly.
passion. You're absolutely inspirational.
Right? Look at.
Seriously, you've done it again for me.
So,
Again
like,
now.
The thing is, right? I think we had the conversation. Who was it last time? We were talking about Rachel. It was actually linked to Rachel, who I've just put the thing on. The waves of opportunities. Like I could, honestly, I know, and I'm not. I've done nothing. All I've done is say, here, like, let me just point a few things out. That's my role. That's what Shifties is all about.
Yeah.
That's what the co-grow way of doing things is. Collaborative growth through community. You have to open that door. You have to send that text. You have to meet that person. You have to come up with that agenda. You've got to then put yourself out there and put yourself. You did that. All of that was you.
There's a lot of people who wouldn't do that. So they get all the information and then go,
they do
no,
nothing with
actually,
it."
I'm a little bit scared. No.
Yeah.
You don't. You time and time again reach out for that. It's amazing.
I wonder if I can find the text that you. I still treasure the text I got when you got your first job.
Yeah.
I think it's pinned in the chat. You were so proud. Like, what did that mean to you, getting that job? What did that mean to you?
Oh my God. It was in Northern, like, Dental Park, where I work now, at Dental Park.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I'd always been told that I was never get a paid job, and now I'm doing it. You know, I'm so. I can't do total what a day because I don't want to talk about it too much. You always say what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to? And you say how many opportunities are there for me. That's great. But my lived experience is my lived experience. The fact that later on tonight with what's going to have towards you on, sadly we're not. That kind of that stopped me because it shouldn't have been that all these doors that you had called it and then let it. Now people say, why do you go to donuts on other people? Because we should be helping people up, not just focusing on pushing ourselves off.
You're breaking down barriers, Courtney. Do you know that? You are.
She
You
is.
really are making a difference. I don't think you realise it yet, but you truly are. You are.
You're just paying it forward.
Absolutely.
You're doing exactly what you're doing exactly. I don't know why I'm tapping the bum. I don't know what the bum's doing here anymore. We fixed the mics. I don't know what the butt's doing here anymore. Nothing to do with the butt. Is any relation to what I'm saying? All you've done is pay it forward. All you've done. I'm not saying, Courtney. I don't need to tell you to do anything. You're gonna do whatever feels right to you. I know you're a lady of faith as well, and you've got this real affinity and belief in why you do what you do. It's not up to you to do. You did the right thing. I'm going to open the door for you because I know you're going to open the door for the next person, and probably 20 others at the same time because you go, oh, actually that person needs one as well. Because that's just who you are. But you also need to sometimes. Please promise me. And I'm guilty of this. I can see Stuart's comment in there. You know, I just like be proud of yourself, Courtney. Be proud of yourself because you coming on here last year changed a lot of things for a lot of people.
Absolutely, you mean a lot to a lot of people. And I was, it took me a long while to praise myself, and you should do that a lot.
Absolutely.
But can I also ask you a quick question as well? With your faith as well, and I asked the same question literally in the first chat this morning. What does your faith bring to you, Courtney? Oh, that's just, I love that. Absolutely incredible. Oh, Courtney.
There you go. Look at that. You got some love back from the Flair peer support.
Love you, Dad, Flair. But I don't, let me just turn to that. You know, we talking so much about today about community, and it's right. I love that we talk so much about community on this day, and I love all that. So we do know community theory at degree, and that's great. And we talk all the time about community, and I love community. That's why I love engaging with stuff like 60s because of this community. But my question is, why are we focusing on those who are already in community? But yeah, the question is, like I said earlier, like you said earlier, why is it in quick? It's a big deal to have someone who has Tourette on talking. Oh, we don't want to offend people. It's her life. And that's why I'm a little bit upset. I'm not mad at her because I get it. But I'm a little bit like, with that I didn't have to yet again share her story. Because her story is her story. And he's like, if you want anything, I know it's like 3 times at 10:30.
Yeah.
So we can truly reach you guys. we Alex and Luke and I had been. And I know you want me to go to Johnny, but how can I go to Johnny when I'm here and there are people who are here? I'm not saying that Georgie's here. Georgie's absolutely done up the court where she lives and is actually doing really well. But the question is, we've got Georgie who's doing really well. There's so many people who we don't do what she don't do and really need to make it out the other side because community doesn't mean equal community for everyone. We just got a lot more work to do and I'm devastated that she wrote the
I know.
here live. I'm devastated.
I know, but we will be there. So here's the invite, everyone. 10:30 p.m. tonight to finish the live-a-thon. So the last guest on will be Courtney, Alex, Luke, and Stephen will be here at the time as well to welcome Georgie and Georgie's story. Yeah. So Georgie was supposed to be here at 10:30. Georgie has, and her full story will be told during that half an hour, and Courtney will assist us in doing so. And I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Georgie should have been here to tell her own story. Unfortunately, through her severe Tourette's, like it's severe, like it's one of the highest severities, right, Courtney? Like in the UK, it's like it's verbal and physical. Unfortunately, a medical. I don't know how to describe the incident without. I don't want to say what happened. Like, Courtney, can you help me?
She had somebody to share what happened.
Okay.
And she basically.
She slipped a disc, right?
Yeah, in her neck.
Bless her.
So because of the ticks, it slipped a disc in her neck. So she's on painkillers. Like, it's just not safe for her to come and share her story herself.
I need to go kick the bum.
So we'll make sure we do that together at 10:30.
Yeah,
so please do, everyone, tune in at 10:30. We'll be welcoming Courtney back to finish the evening, 10:30 to 11. The last guest in Georgie's honour. Who else but Courtney? Yeah. No, thank you so much.
Yeah, Courtney, can I just ask you to do one thing for me tonight before you go to bed, please? Can you look in the mirror and say that I'm proud of myself, please?
I'm not saying that I'm not proud of myself.
I'm not. I know. I know you're not, but I just want you to say that tonight.
Yeah, sure.
Done. Deal.
I love that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, all right. And I asked the question of the last two guests. I asked the question of you. What are you going to say to yourself a year from now?
Wow, what a year.
Love it.
Wow,
Oh, I
yeah.
love that.
Wow, what a
That's
year.
my favourite answer for the day.
Look at that. Look at that.
Whoa.
Hey, look at that. Bless you, Courtney. Thank you for being an inspiration.
I should say something, and I want to say this, and I was going to say it at 10:30, I'm going to say it now.
Go for it.
I people say what you would you like to achieve. Alex, I love your heart for disabilities and inclusion. Can you promise me that me and you will try and do something together? Bigger than this. I want to create an in-person event that is for businesses that also for the disabled community and their families. We talk about entrepreneurship and businesses. A lot of the time we don't see that opportunity out there for those in special needs, those who are on benefit, those who need high support needs, aka people like Georgie. And I wanna actually prove the point that actually it's not about essentially what Dan says. I want to work with you. I want to work with Sam. And actually, you know what? I'm going to say this. I heart.
Oh,
The
Courtney.
No, I'm being serious. And I said this earlier, and I'm going to say it again because everyone is saying this. The fact that you allow Georgie to turn it on here, if you can't, for all these reasons, but do you know how many people would allow that? And
No.
that's not saying shame on them. That's actually showing the sort of person you are. Alex, I want to say this. One, the title person to you, and also a person who really cares about people like you. So I can't do what I do. It's opportunities and partnerships with people like you. Alex,
Then
you had impacted George's life. I know that. Not just my life, but the fact that you reached out and said, actually, I don't care about the pic, I don't care about anything like that. I want to hear from you, live, unedited. How many people would do that? How many people in the local community? Because I will have to say, she's got loads of support on a local level. So she's, again, incredible story. I can. But to give someone like that a national attention is, I know that it doesn't mean a lot to her. So I know that doesn't mean a lot to parents out there or children who resonate like Georgie. So I don't want to take that credit. I think it's important to realise that, we can only do what we do. It's actually people in power who use their power to be people, not to share barriers. And that's what you had done. So I do want to...
for you, I'll kick down any barrier. So you have my word, Courtney. We'll find a way to do something bigger this year. All right? We'll find a way to do something bigger this year. All right? I promise you that. All right? Now, we've got to go because we've got to get Steve on next. And if you want to get on for 10:30, I've now got to get through the guests. But I appreciate your kind words, and I take them, and they mean the world to me. And I thank you very much. They honestly, they mean a lot more than I may be showing right now, because I'm trying to control myself, because you do have this effect on me. Chill out, man. But please know that means the world to me. Thank you.
I just know that it doesn't...
I wish you were here so I'd give you a hug.
Yeah.
We really are.
Yeah.
But never encourage those you to take part.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, I'm there.
Yeah,
Henry,
done.
Can Henry come?
No, the whole family ended.
Yeah, love it. Thanks, Courtney. I really appreciate it. Thanks for speaking up today. Really appreciate it.
Amazing. You're an inspiration.
We'll see you again at 10:30.
10:30.
See you
Go,
at
Courtney.
10:30.